I'm getting old. And the reason I know I'm getting old is because I have one of these. It's because I have one of these. I bought it yesterday. I know I'm getting old because only old people have these. This is a reusable deodorant. I don't really like what this says about me. I think this is an apocalypse sign. This is like, what's it called when there's like a sign of the apocalypse to come? What is it called? An apocalypse indicator. I've got reusable deodorant. And I was excited about it as well, and that's bad. I mean, to be honest, like, there's other signs that I'm becoming old. I have book, like, thank you for the book. But there's other signs that I'm becoming old. I get excited by new SD card formats, and I have headaches now. What's happened to me? I'm turning 24, and that is a really scary prospect, like, really scary. I started making videos when I was 12, so over half my life now, I've been using a camera, and that's terrifying. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because the other day, I couldn't sleep. I decided to go back into my past and watch some of my old videos. Fortunately, I was kind of filming during the time of my life where I was moving to university and moving out of my house for the first time. I find it so entertaining. I am, first of all, such a different person. Not only do I look different, but also just I am so different, like, personality wise. I haven't really realized that until now. It's kind of freaked me out a bit. I was so sweet. I was so just loving life. You know, as with life, we all kind of go through different experiences and time, complications, you know, holidays, and stuff happens to us. Okay, this is gonna sound like a bit of a deep cut, but we are, as humans, just our experiences. Like, that's us, and that's what forms us. And I haven't really thought about that until I went back and watched old videos of me. What a dickhead. Like, it's just so funny that, like, I've only just kind of realized now that, oh, why am I like that? Oh, this hasn't happened yet, or this hasn't happened, or it's just funny. I think that's hilarious. What is nice to see is that I went back in time and I was very, very passionate about this and films, why I do what I do and why I'm working in this industry, and how myself back then, if you found out what I'm doing now and where I am now and the stuff that I'm doing now, and like what even to the point where, like, what some of my stuff looks like now, filming wise, he would be so happy, like so over the moon. So that brought me a lot of joy. Right, let me get on with the day. 4 more days of work, and then I fly Sunday morning. Scary. I have packed though. I have packed. I've saved you the packing my bag montage. I've just got to put this camera in here, and I'm pretty much done. Now, you may have noticed something about me, if it's not blazingly obvious. This is my bathroom. I haven't been in here in ages. With the camera, I've obviously, I use the toilet and I shower, I promise. My barnet, my hair, crazy. I'm a bald man. I still feel like a bald man. There is still, you know, it's not all the way back. I still have some patches. It's still a bit, like, sparse in areas, especially, like, here. But the resemblance of hair is, I don't understand it. It's driving me crazy. And to be honest, it makes me want to rip out my hair. Again, I'm more excited that clearly I'm doing something right than having hair, if that makes sense. Mark my words, in like 6 months, I reckon there'll be another bald again video. Oh God. Hang on, I'm just trying to... here we go. Okay, great. I've decided to set up a little something. I'm sitting actually behind a desk, but then I've realised I've done all of this, but you can't actually see the desk. So I'm going to show you the desk, because I feel like it's a waste of time. There we go, desk. Is that strange? Project Hail Mary might be the best film of all time. And that is a statement. That is, I understand that's a statement, but I think it's up there. I genuinely, that's why I've basically done a video about this. I truly believe it. I think we haven't seen a film like this before, and the reason I'm going to say this is for a few different reasons. First of all, genre sci-fi, by far probably one of those prolific genres we have, like science fiction. I think it's such a broad term. So many things can be classed as science fiction these days. Science fiction is often kind of collated in multi-genre productions, like some of the biggest films of all time have been sci-fi. Star Wars, Star Trek, Alien, Paddington, kind of, you know, stuff like Black Mirror is sci-fi, The Truman Show is sci-fi, and science fiction, I think, we're fascinated with it as humans because it's like what the future could be. The genre that sci-fi usually is paired with is either horror, it's either scary, or it's like drama, like science fiction drama, sci-fi drama, or adventure. Sci-fi drama that is like also a comedy and hopeful. That has not existed in my knowledge. I was thinking during watching this, I was like, why is this so refreshing? And the reason why is because I was smiling. But that is like one of the things that I feel like we're missing from the cinema at the moment. It's a hopeful story about how if humanity can work towards something and true like kind of human spirit and save the day. Obviously might mention spoilers, so spoiler warning ahead. But that's what makes this film so special, is that you can watch it and we as humans can, number one, relate to it, and also number two, enjoy it and see a positive outcome. What I think Project Hail Mary does really well is it almost feels like genreless. It has so much going on, it's so developed. I'm so looking forward to reading the book. I did get the book. It's currently the other side of my bedroom. Being able to grab that right now is not ideal. So just believe me, I have the book. I feel like we just needed a film like this. I'm also gonna commend it for its like the technical aspects, such as, you know, they shot it all on digital and then printed it onto film, which gives it that really nice hazy film glow. They spent their time developing it. It has a puppet, like limited CGI as possible, and everything was done on a soundstage, no blue or green screens. It's all this little stuff that makes the film feel so much more real. You know, James Ortiz did a fantastic job at puppeteering and leading that team of Rocketeers, as they call themselves. And it just really shows that the relationship between Rocky and Ryan Gosling's character Grace is special and something that will last the time of cinema. And I just think people are going to be studying this film. I think it's so important for us right now to have a story like this. Yeah, you know, people have said it's amazing, but I think people are underselling it for that. And the reason I'm giving it a glowing review and, you know, glazing it is because of the implications I think this film can have. And I just think we should all watch it. If we're going to get into nitty-gritty, I think the cinematography was fantastic. I thought the pacing, structure and writing was perfect. I thought the performances as well. Ryan Gosling is the only person on this earth that can pull off that performance. Yeah, if you can, on the biggest screen you can. This has been The Roach Show. I've been Max Roach. Have a good evening and goodbye.